Well, here we are. We are back for part two, continuing to look at the Córdoba 24B Baritone Ukulele, just released on the market, just announced at the beginning of the year. I did another video, part one, that goes into it in depth, but so you can take some time to look at that. I also talk about some of the options and things I'm going to do. I want to let you know what happens. So just quickly, here it is, baritone, 20-inch scale, beautiful spalted back and sides, really nice. Been playing it all week. Couple things. Initially, it came with it was either Diodario or Aquila strings, the classic Nyla gut type strings. Sounded okay. Tuned obviously with a classic baritone tuning. The bottom four strings of a guitar, D, G, B, E. Donkeys grow big ears. So the reason I got this was I'm trying to figure out what to take to and play at the Allegheny Uke Soiree in Altoona in a couple weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks. And so I got this idea. I think I'll maybe try a baritone tuned like a standard ukulele, G, C, E, A. Much higher tuning. Basically, it's taking the D, G, B, E, a regular guitar tuning, and capoing it the 5th fret. So obviously, it's going to be higher sounding. So I told you guys I had these strings, South Coast strings, H-U-N-W, heavy gauge. The problem was, here's what I found. This is to tune G, C, E, A, high G. And I put them on. What I found is I've gotten older, and one reason I'm not playing guitar too much anymore, and one reason I'm playing ukulele, which is nylon string, is as you get older, especially when you get into your 60s, your body, unfortunately, is decaying. So you're going to lose some strength. I've noticed I've lost some strength in my hands. Fortunately, I don't have arthritis, so I can still do bar chords and all that stuff. So I put the strings on, tune G, C, E, A. Just, man, hard to play, not comfortable. Nothing wrong with the strings. Okay, the strings were fine. I do wish that the C and the E string, as I strung the ukulele, I wish they would have been a little bit longer. It was kind of difficult. Got them on, tuned it up. Didn't like them. Just my personal choice. A little too hard to play. I like to be able to play for a little bit longer period of time. So I started thinking, okay, what am I going to do now? So I got this brilliant idea because I had some Worth strings for a tenor ukulele. I thought, well, I think I'll try a set of those on the baritone, which I did. And I really liked them. I like the Worth strings. I've never used Worth strings before until I got my Gary Gill tenor, and that came with the Browns, the BT. So anyway, I put those on, same strings with the high G, and I liked it. I like high G. It's something about the baritone ukulele, the bigger body, is screaming out for that low G, those lower frequencies. So I left the strings on and just replaced the G with a low G. It's just a little bit thicker, that's all. Now I'm in love. Sounds great, in my humble opinion. I've been playing through quite a bit of songs with it, and the thing about the low G is I feel, because I like to finger pick, it gives a better tone. It's a little more guitar-like, if you will, but when you're finger picking, you want that low G. You want. So if you're going to do like a 1-4-5 progression, starting in G, D7th, doesn't that sound normal? Now, if I take my Kala, which is high G, and a little bit smaller body, check this out. Tuned exactly the same. These are Oasis strings, but it's got that high G. So if you're doing alternating or you're doing a lot of bass, it's going to sound... fine. Strums, it's fine. It just, because of the baritone body, I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to try the low G. So yeah, the difference is incredible. So here are these are the browns. Notice BT, brown tenor, low G. Now the great thing about these is you buy a set, the 63-inch, you basically get 2 sets of strings. You cut them in half, which is really nice. So worth, now they have a clear and they have the brown. I happen to like the browns. I've tried the clear, they sound good too. Really nice. So you might want to try that. And so the moral of this story is, hey, try different strings. It does make the ukulele sound different. The thing about this is, this is an experiment. I like to do that, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It you know, the South Coast, beautiful strings, very highly recommended. Just for this particular setup that I was looking for, wasn't going to work. You go to a uke festival, you're going to be playing a lot, so you don't want to be like trying to press too hard. They were a little too hard for me to deal with. They were a little bit bigger too, I think. So now, when you do like a pinch, sometimes I'll do that with a low and a high. They're not sounding the same. You've got that low frequency and you've got that higher frequency. And of course with the ukulele, because you have 4 strings and I use 4 fingers, including the thumb, I can basically play the entire chord and it sounds much better. So I like these. I love the uke. I'm going to take this to the uke soiree, and may or may not do the open mic, depends on how brave I feel. But now I'm thinking about somewhere down the road maybe buying maybe a little more high quality uke and setting it up the same way, maybe with a pickup. So we'll see. Right now I'm really excited about this. Great tone, low G. Now listen to this, slightly smaller body. High G. Unbelievable difference. So in my opinion, the baritone ukulele, this particular one, cedar, solid cedar top, spalted maple back and sides, adapts very well to the tenor strings with the low G. So give it a shot, experiment, strings aren't that expensive. And see what you think. All right. See you in a week. Don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll figure out something.